the betting, the not so much anymore, is more down to my own fault. I need to get studying again to get the edge back. But yeah, it's a great product. I love the exchange. It's really, in my opinion, one of the better bookmakers, if not the best bookmaker out there.
Next up is the fourth race, which is the Follow in the Box Seat podcast 70 handicap for fillies and mares over 1,600 metres. The race will run at 2:10. I know that you're not on social media all the time, but the In the Box Seat podcast with Dr. Tiago Luz, did you manage to watch that one with the vet?
No, I haven't watched it yet.
Excellent. He was so interesting and really just... we could have gone on for 2 hours, but for those of you that haven't seen it, try and get onto the Gold Circle YouTube channel and have a look at that interview with our veterinary surgeon, Dr. Tiago Lutz. Very interesting. But back to the fourth race, where there are 8 runners that will face the starter. And Graham, here is going to be the play of my day. I'm structuring all my bets around the 3-year-old filly. I know that it's not easy taking on older horses and having to carry 60 kilograms, etc. But Princess Jo, she's a gorgeous looking daughter of Global View, and her form thus far is not the worst. Her last run in particular is the run that interested me because she really caught the eye. I know she's just had the one start on the poly for a 4th, but I think she's got a lot more to come. It's not going to be easy from the deepest draw, but it's a small field. Keegan de Mello, he needs no more introduction. I like her, and I like her quite a lot.
Well, we're in the same camp in this race. You know, it's a bit of a cop-out. We could say this is another tough handicap. You've got to go wide. You've got to go the field. We could say the same for race 5, the same for race 6, the same for race 7, the same for race 8. The last 2 races, they're betting just about 5-1 the field. So somewhere along the way, you've got to take a chance. You've got to, even though it's a handicap, even though they're all weighted with a chance, and I'm in your camp. Princess Jo, not going to be easy. 60 kilograms, drawn widest of all. But Keegan de Mello and Dean Cannemare, they continue to be in very good form. She's lightly raced. She should still have plenty of scope for further improvement. I'm not too concerned about the fact that she's only had the one start in the poly track. But there's no shortage of opposition. Of course, well-tried fillies like Shaker Not Stirred, Bell, Starbuster, Lady Macbeth, Feeling Groovy. Feeling Groovy's back in good form. Possibly from the Glen Cotton stable poses the biggest threat to Princess Jo. Edwige, not without a chance. But to cut it short, like you, I'm nailing my colours to the mast in terms of the way I'm structuring my bets. You can't just go field. You can't just go wide in every race. It's just not possible. So, like you, my play of the day is number 8, Princess Jo, and she's one of my 2 suggested bipod bankers.
I do, everybody studies and looks at the form differently. You look and you see Star Choice, Shaken Not Stirred, Bell, Starbuster, Lady Macbeth, horses that you've touched on already. I just would like to believe that Princess Jo is going to be better than this opposition. So, as you say, we're all in the camp of Princess Jo. Graham thinks Feeling Groovy is the possible danger. I give Little Lady a bit of a squeak. 1 from 1 over the course and distance. Recent maiden winners are not going to be easy. But after all is said and done, Graham and I, in the camp of Princess Jo, we'll be shouting, "Go, Jo, go."
It's Donovan Everett from Cape Racing, and I'd just like to say it's an absolute pleasure to be involved with Intrabet and Cape Breeders in this golf day today here at Pearl Valley. It's fantastic for the industry to see all the relevant stakeholders coming down and having a good time and networking, and it's exactly what the industry needs right now in terms of moving forward and recreating some positivity to take us forward into the next year.